Tonight, the strap hangers, as our local papers love to call subway commuters, have a new real-life hero to point to. He's an unassuming guy who was taking his kids home and ended up risking his life to help a total stranger. His story tonight from NBC's Rahema Ellis.
In this city, with 5 million daily subway riders, Wesley Autry stands out in the crowd after an extraordinary act of courage.
God bless you.
Autry was on a subway platform with his 2 daughters when he noticed a young man having seizures.
I went to his aid with 2 other ladies. He came back around.
But shortly afterwards, 20-year-old film student Cameron Hollopeter staggered off the platform and onto the tracks. In a split second, Wesley Autry made his move. Lying face to face, Autry struggled to keep the student calm.
Acts of amazing kindness, risking all with nothing asked in return. It's a timeless tale that stirs the hearts and minds of humanity. Who are these people? We hear about them and their valor, forcing us to ask, would I have done that? And the world is amazed and uplifted by those who act from kindness, asking nothing in return. Who are these people? Where do they come from? Blue Fog of Aqua Monza is a movie that takes us on a journey so extraordinary that it draws us in by our soul, honoring those who act when others won't. The original script is a gift to us all from J.C. Somerville, a man who would give it all away if he could make a difference. He writes from his heart, in fact, bursting with a spirit of love that touches all he meets.
Hello, I am Joe Somerville, the writer of the Blue Fog of Aqua Monza. Creating fantasy, adventure, mystery, magical events taking place throughout the 1700s into our current day-to-day life, reality and fiction, makes our movie a great movie for the moviegoers today. The magical and mystical characters of the Blue Fog of Aqua Monza, the talking tree, the talking horse, the raccoon, the magical talking hawk, will all be a part of talking to our characters from the Lady of the Blue Fog, who brings her power to Sir Randolph and Count Lester, which rewards those asking nothing in return. I am fortunate to work with a producer who works with major Hollywood studios. Together, through Kickstarter, with your support, we want to take it to the next level and take you along on this great adventure. Thank you very much, and we'll see you at the movies.
Somerville's story caught the attention of Hollywood Motion Picture Development Group, ASA Management, which has worked closely with Hollywood's top producers, actors, and studios to bring some of America's most successful shows and features to TV and the big screen. ASA's involvement provides the experienced management to bring Blue Fog of Aqua Monza to life. ASA recognized the unique gift that Somerville has in creating a contemporary legend for our time and a time gone by, an epic fantasy world adventure. Blue Fog of Aqua Monza, the movie, is set in Scotland of the 1700s and quickly takes us into adventure-filled challenges through time and place, taking our cast of characters on an African safari, two-stepping through an Old West cowboy town, clinging to the rails of pirate ships, and onto the streets of Boston. We live through the experiences of 2 young people whose lives are changed when Sir Randolph and Count Lester, 2 worldly wise gentlemen, sent specifically by the Lady of the Blue Fog, as time-traveling emissaries from Monza Castle, a legendary Scottish castle, reward these 2 young urbanites for helping others while asking nothing in return. It's a story of good and evil, where goodness finally gets the rewards it deserves. And here's where this intriguing tale spins wonderfully out of the normal and into the realms of mystery and magical fantasy, as the world becomes a surprisingly enchanting adventure of here, there, then, and now. Along the way, we meet some real characters: Sir Randolph and Count Lester, the delightful Lucinda, Gabriella, and Antoinette, Captain Devon, Tony, Angie, and a cast of mystical creatures who help guide our heroes through their rewards for their kindness. The talking horse and tree, the big blue rabbit, Harken the hawk, whispering vine, and of course, the lady of the blue fog. Of course, we can't tell you the whole story, but we've sketched in the elements of the blue fog of Aqua Monza and invite you to become a part of our production team. And here's where the talents of professional directing, acting, sets, and special effects become inspired to weave a fanciful tale that will captivate the minds of young and old and inspire the goodness that belongs to the winners within us all. Some of the greatest literary and film successes have been just such legendary adventures. Harry Potter, The Hobbit, The Wizard of Oz, The Narnia Chronicles. We're shooting for a good movie, and hopefully more. And without getting too ahead of ourselves, it's fair to say that the blue fog of Aqua Monza could continue with further adventures. Okay, first things first. We want you to come along, and our rewards are, well, imaginative and adventuresome, just like the movie. Oh wait, who's that?